My beloved child, this message isn't a coincidence. Heaven placed it in front of you because someone's soul is crying out for mercy. Their spirit whispered your name before God's throne. You were chosen to stand in the gap, to pray, to believe, and to protect. Delay no longer. The moment you open this, angels are released into battle. Type Amen if you believe in God. Please subscribe to my channel for daily God messages. You were not supposed to see this, yet destiny brought you here. A life is hanging between despair and deliverance, and heaven chose you as their shield. Your prayer will be the sword that cuts through their suffering. Don't scroll. Your obedience right now could be someone's miracle. A divine alert has just been sent to your spirit. Someone you love silently battles pain they cannot speak of. Heaven is calling you to intercede. Your words, your faith, your tears, they are keys unlocking their rescue. Open this message and speak life over them right now. This is sacred. Heaven rarely sends a call like this. A heart somewhere is fading into hopelessness, and your name is written in their redemption story. You are the vessel through which light will return. Open your heart. Speak one prayer now. Heaven is listening. Someone's destiny is being tested tonight, and your faith holds the power to shift their outcome. You were chosen as the bridge between their pain and their peace. Do not ignore this divine signal. Your next prayer will echo across eternity. There is an unseen battle raging over someone's life, and heaven has called your spirit into position. This is not random. The angels have taken note of your faith. One moment of prayer from you right now can pull them back from destruction. When you read this, understand the universe isn't speaking by chance. God's hand guided your eyes here. A fragile soul is hanging on the edge, and your light is their last hope. Don't scroll past destiny. Stand in the gap and pray. Your spirit was awakened for a divine assignment. Heaven is searching for warriors of compassion, and your heart was chosen. Someone's miracle depends on your voice today. The heavens are waiting for you to say yes. The timing of this message is not random. It is prophetic. A cry reached heaven, and your name came up as the one who carries healing in prayer. What you do right now could rewrite their story. Open your heart. Heaven is watching. Right now, heaven whispers urgently. Stand up in prayer. Someone's tomorrow depends on your intercession today. You are not powerless. You are the vessel through which God will pour His mercy. Don't delay. Time is sacred. You've been wondering why your spirit feels heavy. It's because you've been chosen to carry divine compassion. A soul is trembling in the shadows, and your light is their only guide. Pray. Speak life. Heaven is counting on you. This is not a random scroll. This is a divine meeting. A life cries out in the distance, and your faith will be the bridge to their deliverance. Heaven chose you to respond. Say their name in prayer and release peace now. Your name has been whispered in the courts of heaven. A battle is unfolding for someone dear to you. Heaven is asking you to step into your power. Your prayer will command angels to act. This moment is sacred. There's a spiritual emergency unfolding. Heaven has issued a call for intercessors, and your soul answered. Someone needs your covering right now. Don't question it. Pray. Speak protection. You are chosen for this. Heaven's timeline is exact, and this message reached you right on time. There's a heart in danger, and your compassion carries the antidote. A single prayer from your lips can ignite their hope again. The light within you wasn't given just for yourself. It was meant to rescue others. A broken spirit is waiting for the warmth of your faith. Heaven aligned this moment so that you could bring healing. Don't look away. Angels are whispering your name because you've been chosen as a guardian for someone unseen. The divine realm saw your purity and said, "They will intercede." Open this message and answer heaven's call now. You were not brought here by chance. You were summoned. Someone's life thread grows thinner each moment, and your faith can weave it stronger. The divine realm trusts your heart. Will you answer the call? Heaven's eyes are upon you. A spiritual alarm has gone off, and you are the only one who can silence it through prayer. Delay no longer. Speak protection. Speak peace. You are the chosen vessel. There's a hidden cry in the atmosphere that only your spirit could hear. God sent this message as confirmation. It's time to intercede. Your words carry heavenly authority. Stand tall and pray. Someone's soul is wandering in the dark, and you are the lantern heaven lit to guide them home. This message is your signal. Do not scroll past. Whisper a prayer now. The heavens are recording your compassion. Heaven has opened a sacred file with your name on it. Inside is a mission: save the one who cannot pray for themselves. This message is your divine briefing. Read carefully, act swiftly, love deeply. In this very moment, time stands still. Heaven watches to see if you'll answer the call. A fragile heart is counting on your unseen faith. When you pray, angels move. Do it now before the minute passes. A great shifting is happening in the spirit world. Heaven needed someone with pure intention, and your heart shone brightest. This is why you're here. A soul's restoration depends on your prayer today. This isn't a warning. It's a sacred invitation. You've been called to be someone's unseen protector. They'll never know your name, but your prayer will save their life. Heaven watches closely. Obey now. There's divine urgency in this moment. The message found you because you were appointed as an intercessor. Someone's destiny awaits your spiritual courage. Pray before this minute ends. You are the answer. God has seen your compassion, and now He entrusts you with a life in danger. Their soul has whispered for help, and heaven sent this sign to you. Speak life. You are their divine protector through faith. Every time a soul cries out, heaven searches for a willing heart, and today, it found yours. This message is sacred. Don't ignore the pull you feel right now. It's the sound of purpose calling. You're reading this because heaven wrote your name into a miracle. Someone you don't even know needs your intercession. This message carries divine coordinates. Your prayer is the key that unlocks deliverance. Heaven has paused your scrolling for a reason. A sacred energy surrounds this moment. Someone's rescue is hidden within your obedience. Don't hesitate. Pray. Speak. Believe. You are chosen to be their divine guardian. This is not a coincidence. Your eyes are meant to see this. Someone's soul is trembling in the shadows, barely holding on. Heaven has sent you as a light to guide them. Your prayers, your faith, your love, all of it matters. Delay is not an option. Act now before another moment passes. A life is hanging in the balance, and heaven chose you to intervene. You may not know their name, but your compassion is written in the stars. One prayer, one word of faith from you can shift their destiny entirely. The universe waits on your courage. Somewhere, a spirit cries in silence, unheard by the world, but heard in heaven. Your heart was summoned to answer that cry. Your voice can bring peace, your touch can release hope, and your faith can move mountains. Open your soul, the time is now. This is sacred, a divine calling that few receive. Someone's hope is fading, and God is sending you as their guardian. Angels are ready to act, but your faith is the key. Pray, intercede, speak life over them. Don't scroll past this moment of destiny. Heaven has paused the universe to deliver this message to you. Someone's life force depends on your attention, your faith, your courage. You were chosen because your spirit can carry what they cannot. Open your heart now, and let your prayers flow like fire. A soul cries out in desperation, and heaven is calling your name. You may feel unprepared, but divine strength is placed within you. Each word of prayer, each thought of hope you release now, will echo across eternity. Act now before the minute is lost. This is not a random message. It is a sacred summons. Someone is standing at the edge of despair, and your faith is the only bridge between them and salvation. Your prayers are more powerful than you realize. Don't delay, heaven is waiting. There is a life being threatened by unseen forces, and your soul has been chosen as a protector. Heaven has heard your name, and angels are waiting to act under your direction. Speak their name in prayer. Command peace over their spirit. The time is now. A fragile heart is searching for help, and heaven knows your name. You were chosen to be their unseen guardian. Your faith, your tears, your prayers, all of it is crucial. Delay no more. Your obedience right now can save a life. You were summoned for this moment. Someone's destiny is teetering, and only your prayer can bring the shift. Heaven has aligned this message to reach you exactly when it matters most. Open your heart and speak life. Somewhere, a spirit battles darkness that the world cannot see. Heaven sent you as a warrior of light. Your words, prayers, and belief are weapons that can break chains and release hope. Step forward now, the moment is urgent. This is a divine alert. A life force somewhere is calling your name. Heaven has chosen you to be the answer to their silent cry. One word of prayer from you will awaken angels and ignite miracles. Don't delay another heartbeat. A sacred mission has been entrusted to you. A soul is trapped in despair, and your intercession is the key to unlocking their freedom. Heaven watches to see your response. Speak life now before the moment slips away. You are not here by chance. Heaven orchestrated this encounter. Someone's hope is fragile, trembling, barely alive. Your faith is the lifeline. Open your heart and release prayers of protection and restoration immediately. A hidden cry has reached the heavens, and your name was written as the answer. You were chosen to bring light where darkness has taken root. Every word of prayer from your lips can shift reality. Don't scroll past this divine moment. This message carries sacred urgency. A life is in danger, and only your faith can intervene. Heaven's angels are ready, but your intercession is required to activate their power. Speak their name. Pray with all your heart. Act now. Someone's spirit is trembling in silence, praying for a protector they cannot see. Heaven has chosen you. Your prayers, your belief, your attention. All are instruments of divine rescue. Don't delay. The moment is now or never. You were brought here for a reason. A life is hanging between despair and hope, and only your prayers can tip the scale. Heaven has whispered your name as the answer. Take action immediately. This is sacred. A hidden soul calls for help, and heaven has sent you as the answer. Your compassion, your faith, and your courage are required in this moment. Pray now. The universe has aligned everything for your intervention. The angels have spoken of you in the courts of heaven. A life hangs in balance, and your prayers are the only shield against disaster. Speak life, command protection, and release hope now. Don't waste this sacred opportunity. Someone's cry reached heaven before it reached you, and yet you are the chosen one to respond. Your faith carries authority. Your prayers carry power. Open your heart and act now. Their miracle depends on you. This is a divine summons, not for the faint of heart. A life is fading into despair, and heaven sent you to intervene. Your words of faith, your prayers of hope, can change everything. Open your spirit and act immediately. A spirit is trapped in darkness, unseen and unheard, but God has called you to their rescue. Your faith is a beacon, your prayers are fire, and your presence is essential. Act now. Heaven is counting on your courage. This is a sacred moment of destiny. Someone's life hangs by a thread, and you are the one heaven chose to hold the scales. Pray with urgency, speak life without hesitation, and witness the divine shift take place. A hidden battle rages over someone's soul. Heaven has summoned you as their defender. Your faith, your prayer, your love, all are weapons of light. Act now, don't delay. The next minute could change everything. Your spirit was awakened for this exact moment. Someone's cry has reached the heavens, and your prayers are the bridge to their salvation. Don't scroll past. Step into your divine purpose and act immediately. Heaven has paused time for you to read this. A life hangs in peril, and your prayers can tilt the scales toward hope and healing. Your attention, your faith, and your heart are needed right now. A silent plea has reached God's throne, and your name was called as the answer. You have been chosen as their unseen guardian. Speak, pray, believe. The moment is urgent, and the heavens await your action. This is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. Someone's life depends on your faith and intervention. Heaven has entrusted you with a sacred responsibility. Open your heart, speak life, and witness a miracle unfold. A soul is trembling in darkness, and only your prayers can bring light. Heaven has called you to stand in the gap, to intercede, to protect. Don't delay. Your faith is the key that will unlock their miracle today. Heaven didn't send this message by accident. Someone's spirit is fading, and you are their lifeline. Your prayer is the bridge between despair and hope. Don't scroll past. This is your moment to intervene. A soul somewhere is crying silently for help. Heaven has whispered your name as the one who can answer. Your faith, your voice, your heart, all are needed now. Act before this moment slips away. You were chosen for a divine purpose. Someone's life hangs in the balance, and only your prayer can tip the scale. The angels are ready, but they wait for you to move first. This is urgent. A hidden spirit is in danger, and heaven called you as their protector. Your prayers can unlock doors that nothing else can. Do not delay, time is of the essence. Someone's heart is breaking in silence. Heaven sent you to mend it. Your faith is the only light that can guide them back. Speak, pray, act. Your moment is now. A sacred cry has reached the heavens, and your name came up as the answer. You are their unseen guardian. Your prayers are the key that opens miracles. Don't hesitate. Heaven paused the universe to deliver this message to you. A soul is barely holding on, and your faith is the anchor that can save them. Open your heart and intercede immediately. This isn't a random message. It is divine intervention in motion. Someone's life depends on your action right now. One prayer can shift the course of destiny. A fragile spirit is struggling, and heaven is calling you to step in. Your words, your faith, your belief, they hold the power to change everything. Act now, don't wait another second. You are the answer to a prayer someone hasn't even voiced. Heaven chose you to be their intercessor. Your heart, your faith, your love are all instruments of their deliverance. There is a hidden battle for a life's destiny, and your prayer is the key weapon. Heaven has summoned you to fight this fight. Step into your power, your intervention matters now. A soul is drowning in darkness, and heaven has sent you as their light. Your compassion, your prayer, your attention, all are needed to save them. Don't scroll, act immediately. Heaven speaks through moments like this. Someone's life force is fragile, trembling, and your faith is the only protection. Open your heart and pray. Their miracle begins with you. A life somewhere is on the verge of collapse. You were chosen as the one to hold them steady through prayer. Heaven watches your next move. Act now. The angels are waiting for your command. A life is in peril, and your prayers are the signal to release divine intervention. Step into your role, don't delay. This is sacred, a divine mission placed before you. Someone's soul is reaching for help, and heaven knows you can deliver. Pray, believe, intercede, your moment is now. You were not meant to scroll past this. A life is trembling, and only your faith can stabilize them. Heaven has chosen you as their shield. Speak, act, pray. Someone's heart cries in silence, unheard by the world but heard by heaven. Your voice, your faith, your prayers are their salvation. Do not delay. The universe awaits your response. A sacred call has reached you. Someone's destiny depends on your attention. You are the unseen guardian, the vessel of hope, the answer to a silent prayer. Act immediately. Your eyes were guided to this message for a reason. A life is at a crossroads, and your prayers can pull them from despair into hope. Heaven's timing is perfect. Move now. A soul's cry has echoed into heaven, and your name was called. You are the one chosen to bring light, protection, and peace. Pray now, their miracle depends on you. Heaven has paused the moment for your response. Someone is struggling unseen, and your prayers are the only lifeline. Act with faith. The minute you hesitate could cost them hope. A life hangs in balance, and heaven has sent this message to you as a guide. Your prayer can shift reality, release angels, and restore hope. Don't scroll, act immediately. You were chosen to intervene in someone's spiritual battle. Heaven knows your heart, and your prayers carry the authority to change outcomes. Step forward, their salvation depends on you. A hidden soul is trembling, barely holding on. Heaven has whispered your name as the answer to their silent prayer. Your faith is the lifeline. Act now. This is divine orchestration. Someone's life depends on your courage, your prayer, your faith. Heaven watches. Your next move will determine the miracle. You have been summoned for a sacred mission. A soul is lost, and your prayers are the beacon to bring them back. Open your heart, act without hesitation. Heaven has paused time to deliver this message. Someone's spirit is weak, their hope fading, and your faith is the only force strong enough to restore it. Pray now. A life force somewhere is on the brink of despair. Heaven has called you to intercede. Your prayers, your attention, your heart, all are crucial. Don't delay. This is not coincidence, it is divine calling. A soul somewhere is reaching for help, and you are the vessel heaven has chosen. Speak, pray, and act. Your moment is now.